These are historic days as the era of the free ride for businesses polluting our skies with carbon pollution and greenhouse gases is over. We now have in place a system where some of the biggest companies will be forced to pay for that carbon pollution and operate within a system of limits that can be ramped up to the sort of carbon pollution reductions that we need to make a fair income a contribution to the global efforts to avoid the worst impacts of climate change. This is very important to understand, come back to the realisation that climate change has huge human and economic costs coming at Australia, if not already showing itself in extreme weather events. So it's important to recognise that there has been many people who over many years have fought hard for these changes. That is hard in a high carbon economy like Australia. It's important to recognise that it's some 5 years almost to the day that John Howard backed a carbon pricing and limit schemes of emissions trading at this time in 2007. It's important to recognise the Coalition even has some form of carbon price penalty within its own arrangements. The big question is, how can it achieve the flexibility to really play its part in an international effort to avoid the worst impacts of dangerous climate change? So I'd want to thank all of those who've supported the Climate Institute, all of those who've worked so hard for this achievement, and look forward to working with you through the difficult and challenging days ahead, but also to embracing the opportunities of smarter, cleaner and healthier economic development ahead.